Crawlers, welcome back. Today, guys, I'm showing you a really cool game called ArcheBlade. A-R-C-H-E space B-L-A-D-E. It is called ArcheBlade. It is kind of a mix between World of Warcraft arena style gameplay and Mortal Kombat. So it's those kind of two styles combined. It has multiple different types of game modes. One similar to sort of like a capture the point, kind of like a Wrathy Basin in World of Warcraft, and a few others that are more team-based. That are also team-based. A 3 versus 3 and a 4 versus 4, which both have different sort of mechanics to it to win. The one I'm playing right now is a free-for-all. The reason I'm playing a free-for-all, it's 8 players versus everybody, so everyone versus everybody. The reason I'm playing this one is because I'm going to be talking during the video, and I don't want to, you know, put a handicap on my team. So, the character I'm picking is kind of like a close-ranged gun character. And so very, very close range, high mobility, which is really nice.
Kill.
Oh yeah. So this is the part where I don't focus. I'm here with another high range ability player. Oh man, I knew it was going to be difficult, and here we go.
Execution.
Come on, die. There he goes. That guy was
Epic
a lot of new
hero.
players. I just played this last round and I won, but I really, I feel that everyone's kind of like a new player here. Nope, that's gonna kill me. It's gonna kill me. So I'm gonna tell you guys a few tips to learn how to play characters. For one, if you're going to pick a character and you're going to play it right off the bat, choose a free-for-all, not a team-based game. The reason I say that is because doing that will make sure that you get practice in playing in real fights without impairing your team. It's really frustrating when you get someone in there who doesn't know how to play that character and they're running around, they're, you know, not trying, you know, don't know how to play their character, and it's really frustrating. When you go into free for all, it's no biggie. Everyone's just gonna kill you, so it's cool either way. Here's another thing. You can press H, which will show you all the controls that this character has. It doesn't tell you what specifically they do and what range. You kind of got to figure that out, but these are all the combos that you get. Down here where it says left LR power attack breaks opponent's guarding. That ability right there will break somebody if they guard. You can guard in this game just like you can in most fighter games. So you just do that by pressing E. Difference between this game and most games, if you get hit in the back or the sides, you're not blocking. You only block stuff directly in the front of you, or it's probably like a 1/3 radius of your body. So but yeah, so there's that, and I thought that was gonna get me. Alright, so yeah, if you press H, you can get all that. Everyone has a special move. Mine's evade. If you hit H, you will do a little fancy move here. Oh, that was unexpected. Uh-oh. You have to get that arch down, otherwise you won't get it. Oh.
Kill.
Got her.
Executioner.
So evade is shift. This is usually a mobility sort of ability. Mine, it makes me scoop backwards. Also, get used to your mobility on your characters. Like I can jump, hit right click, and that'll shoot me backwards. That's comes in handy a lot. I do not want to be here. That guy is not a good character for me. And now. Oh man. No, that bomb. I knew it was gonna happen. So yeah, mobility, huge thing. People will get very frustrated when they can't hit you, and that's a very, very good thing. Learn what your character's good at, mobility-wise, and then use that to your advantage. Like this character specifically has this really cool ability. She jumps and can shoot backwards, so that's a really nice ability to have. Oh man, that bomber guy's annoying. Also, every character has sort of like a stun locking ability. Learn what that is, because that's going to be very important. You are going to need to know that. Why aren't... I think this person's lagging. Can't seem to hit him. So my stun lock is basically left, right, 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 and that was just luck right there.
Double kill.
Oh, sweet.
Execution.
That was an accident. But yeah, so mine is left, right, right. That kicks him up in the air and does that. Stun locking is very good for one-on-one. When you are being surrounded, no, don't even bother trying to stun lock somebody. You want to run and gun, run and pick. Most characters have like an ability, some sort of ranged ability.
Kill.
That was easy.
Epic hero.
Some classes are really, really good at kill stealing. That's basically waiting till somebody's really low health and then just picking them off. This is a strategy in this game, guys. Believe it or not, some characters are really good. There's a character that can actually snipe. Just sits back and just picks away at people on low health. Those are usually the guys who get in the higher scores, those who are really good at it. But also those characters are the ones who get picked off first. Yeah, they're usually the... Oh, man, I just noticed those. Yeah, those are the ones that usually get picked off right away, especially in team games. Because they're considered like the guys who sit in the back. That's actually the chick right there that shoots in the back. I hate those things sitting there. I like to deactivate them if I can. Come on. This game classifies a few things. Sorry, I'm just talking randomly. Didn't realize how hard it was going to be to talk here. Oh, shoot, that guy's invincible. Ah, yeah, I'm dead. The game classifies your character with 3 different things. It's difficulty to play. There is your armor rating and your damage rating. So usually, if you have high damage, you'll have low health, or if you have high damage, you'll have low survivability. If you have high survivability, you'll have low damage. That's kind of how they're able to balance out the game and the characters. Oh, mobility as well. So, and then you have those classes that have higher mobility. So if you have really high mobility, you might have a little bit lower, you know, defense, I should say, and a little bit lower attack. This character has really high damage, but not a lot of mobility. Most classes can catch up to me fairly quickly. Running is not really an option for me. And oh, he should be dead. Why is he white? Never seen him white before.
Kill.
Anyways,
executioner.
Let's see if I can get close. See, there was the sniper right there. Ah, don't use that. See, everyone goes for the sniper because the sniper's. I got lucky with that.
Double kill. Epic hero.
Nope. I hate this guy. Ah. Yeah. So every character has this sort of niche that you can get into. There's sort of a cheaty sort of gimmick you can use against all players. And this guy, he has this little jump, and he shoots this little ball thing at you, which is really annoying. This character has this thing right here, but you have to build up to it. But yeah. I can't believe I'm winning? I didn't even notice I'm winning. Shot in the back. I think you get more damage taken if you get hit in the back too. But I'm really having a lot of fun with this game. I'm about 25 hours into this game. So I have been having a lot of fun with this in my off time while not recording and stuff.
Kill.
Got him. And come here. Come here, Bomber Man.
Double kill.
Knowing a character's combos, what they can, their limitations is really good. Oh, what happened? I didn't look like I was off. Is going to be one of the biggest things. You got to know what your character's limitations are. And, Jesus Christ, with all the bombs. And you need to know what the other characters are like, what they can do. Without that, you won't know what to dodge. You don't know what to be aware of, and you also need to get to know the feel for the map. How you can get from place to place, like this, for instance. I can actually jump down here, use my right click to back off into this thing. It's just one of the perks of being this specific character. I'm able to jump in this one area. Oh. Oh man, wrong button. Wrong button. No, that's my kill stealing every time. Well, it's part of the game. It's really nothing to get mad at. I hate this guy. God, I hate that guy. Every character you play, you always get this feeling like there's always this one guy, or one type of guy that always gets you. How did I not see that? For me, in this character, it's that dude. He's really annoying. Almost every character I play, that dude just pisses me off. But I can't play him with crap. And then there's the bomber dude I'm pretty good at no matter what. Oops. He's not being played at the moment, but there's one guy who has really ridiculous armor. He's got this like mace. Tiak, I think is what his name is. And he... I knew that was gonna happen. I don't like wasting that ability, that ranged outside ability, unless I know for sure that that's gonna get me some kills.
Insurance comes in handy.
Yeah.
Huh.
So yeah, like I said, guys, you just gotta be aware. If you're playing this game, you just gotta be aware of what your character's limitations are, what they can do, what they can't do. Uh-oh. I got that guy behind me, don't I? What ability will work best in what situations. Oh, I can't tell you how much that helps. And what the other guys can do. I could already tell I'm going to win this game. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm at 57. Okay, good. I was like, man, I didn't think I was going to win this. Yeah. Oh, all right. Somebody's about to win. But you guys kind of get what I'm trying to say. The reason I like this game is because even though that's annoying, and that right there, that's the first time I've ever seen anybody use that strategy on me. I couldn't move. I didn't know that stun locked you. See, I don't know everything about the character I'm playing either.
Victory!
There's very few characters that I like to play, and I'm going to kind of show you guys the characters right now. I did this, tried to time this intentionally so I can show you guys the characters towards the end after I kind of explained a bit of the gameplay and what have you. So let's go ahead and get in here. We're restarting the thing right now, and then after this, I'm going to back out and show you guys the game modes. The character that I was playing is this character right here. I forget their names, and it's not showing their names, which is stupid. But you can see here, super high attack, very low defense. Doesn't take much to kill me, but it also doesn't take much to kill somebody else. My movement is about mid to high. I like her mobility because it's not like she doesn't move fast, but she does move unpredictably. Like when she dodges backwards. and quickly, which is really nice. If someone's following behind you, it's just as easy to hit that button. You'll get right behind the person, use right click, that's the little slide, hit them, and it's just from there, it's a really easy combo if they're not guarding properly. This guy is the guy that I don't like. High mobility, like this, it says right there, but he can run a ridiculous amount. He's got a charge that runs faster than his run. He's got an ability where he's like, has a ridiculously high defense, and it seems to last forever. This guy is like one of the worst guys to fight. Seriously. This character right now, oh, just so you guys know, this game is completely free. I can't believe I didn't mention that in the beginning. Completely free game. The only thing you have to pay for is if you want a character to play consistently, then you have to pay for that character, and you could pay for skins. At the moment, that's all I could see that you have to pay for. They even have a $20 thing, a $20 boost, which will give you, I believe, all the characters. Yeah, I believe it'll give you all the characters, and it'll give you skins and a unique skin. So there's like standard skins of the same one, maybe a different shade of a color or something, and then there's a completely different skin that has different abilities. So even though like this character right here, I know she has an ice ability. This is Rennie. I know her because she always kills me. Her standard character skin is ice, but her rare skin, or I don't know what specifically they call it, is actually a fire ability. The ability skill set that she has is actually completely different than the other one. So even though this character plays one way as the ice chick, plays a completely different way as the fire chick. So just so you guys know. So anyways, that's her. Very high attack, very low defense, super high mobility. She teleports forward. It's very difficult. The reason why she's very difficult to play is because she can be stuck in animation for certain fights, and it can be very difficult to control her. I have had a few chances to play her. Not an easy character to play, seriously. But very high damage, very high. This guy right here is your all-around dude. A little bit on the higher on the damage, and a little bit lower on the defense, you could see there. But the abilities that he has, he has damage over time abilities, and he has abilities where he can lock people into an area which they can't escape. So a lot of it is very strategy based with this guy, but very powerful, very powerful. This guy right here, although he looks like someone, he's like a huge guy with a sword. He looks like somebody who would have a very high attack. He actually has lesser attack, but much higher defense. It shows that his mobility is actually medium, but he's actually very slow. He has one ability where he can leap long distances, but that's all it is. He can just do a leap long distance, and it takes 2 seconds to charge that leap. And there's no changing directions in the leap or anything, so he's kind of stuck. This guy's biggest, highest point is his fighting range. He has low attack, but the range of his attack, his sword swing, is a very wide range. So that's why this guy's so good. This guy right here is probably one of my favorites. My two favorite really are the dwarfs. These two guys right here. I can't click this guy because he's not on the free rotation right now. But this guy right here is like a sort of a shotgun dwarf. He's one of my favorite, and this guy right here is the rocket dwarf. This guy lays mines. This guy right here can get everyone's shields down to 0 within a certain area. That's one of his abilities. Love him. And he has another ability which recharges your shield, which is really awesome. But this guy right here, he lays the mines. He's a strategist. Not strong head on. He really isn't. It looks like he has a little heavier attack and defense, and his mobility is lower. so far from what I've seen, I would have to say it seems more like he has less on attack and less on defense and higher on movement from my play experience with him. His mobility is really good. I like it. He has like a little rocket booster, which boosts his speed up, but it's constant, which is really nice. Also, if you're in a higher like playing field, if you guys look at the background here, if you're up here, you can actually, if you hit the button, you can fly around this entire area at that level. So his mobility is just a convenient thing. Okay, so this guy right here, unfortunately, I won't be able to tell you much about these guys, but I'll tell you what little about them, but I won't be able to show you the specifics. This guy's attack is really low, which is very poor, but understandable. And his defense is a little bit higher than medium. His mobility, I don't understand why it shows his mobility this high. He has very, very poor mobility. Either that or maybe I'm playing the guy wrong. I haven't seen any mobility from him. In fact, his shift button, which is normally everyone's ability, makes him go into this little ding, like super defense mode for like a split second, which he takes no damage. So I don't understand this. And it also says very little difficulty to play. I think that is wrong as well. This character is a very team-based character. You're not gonna play this guy in free-for-all. Like, he's not gonna get you anywhere. Seriously. His main ability, which is why people play him in team plays, is he has a healing ability where he can heal everyone over time within an area. And while he's in this like meditative state, he takes less damage, so it's like he has really high defense during that time. But yeah, he doesn't do a lot of damage. He pretty much just heals, and he has no ability. I would even say his defense seems pretty low to me as well. And his difficulty should be a lot higher than it says. But then again, it could just be me. Okay, this girl up here, she's the gunner. I would say she has high mobility, decent maybe low defense, and maybe on the higher on attack, but it's very close to medium. Her ability, she has this ability to snipe from very long distances, but it's not instant. It kind of has like this cooldown. Basically, kind of like an aiming mode. If you say, you know, you're sort of setting your sights, it'll get you'll have like this little circle, and it'll get in closer as it becomes more accurate. And once it's perfectly accurate, it'll turn a gold or something, and it's like spot on. This character over here, very high defense, very similar to this guy. High defense, high mobility, a bit of a charge ability, stun AoE. So very high defense, low attack. I would say very close to the stats of this guy, but difficulty to play, I would say, is probably down more. This character right here is a bit of a ranged and a close range. I would say most people use this character as a ranged. She has one ability where it's like throwing a disc. She sort of charges her scythe, throws a disc, and it will just slice through characters. It doesn't just hit one character, it'll slice through, and it does very high damage if you charge it long enough. It has like 3 stages of charges. Then her other charge ability is an AoE damage, a very large radius AoE damage, and it's very powerful. But the projectile that she throws is very slow, and even though you're on the opposite team, you could actually see where she's aiming it. So you could see on the ground this little disc that keeps moving around. You'll know not to be in that disc. So that's the only downside to that ability. This character over here, oh, I just noticed that. Oh, she's the Ice Rennie, and she's the Fire Rennie. Or I think that's her name, Rennie. I never noticed that. Okay. I just thought you changed the skin, because it didn't make any sense. That's the first time I've even seen that one. Okay, so that's the fire one. Okay, forget everything I said earlier about those. I don't know everything about this game. I'm just kind of showing you guys. And then last but not least is this guy over here. He's the shotgun guy. I kind of explained him a little bit. He uses a shotgun, and he also, just like the other dwarf, he has the same ranged ability where he can hover. He has like the little pack. What the hell is that called? Jetpack. It's like a jetpack. You can't go up, but you can hover at any distance that which you started hovering at. And then he has the ability where he can shoot everyone's armor down completely, but that ability only works on armor. And he has the ability to recharge your armor. So get rid of everyone else's armor and recharge your armor. But your recharge armor rate is very slow, ridiculously slow, slower than any health regeneration that any other character has. That's how slow it is. He basically sticks this little pole in the ground, and if you're, or totem, whatever you want to call it, and if you're standing around the totem, everybody gets the recharge rate. I don't know if they stack. If they stack, that would make more sense, and it would be faster, and it would be this character would be much better. I would have to say my favorite character is definitely these two dwarfs. Okay, now we're gonna go back, and I'm gonna show you guys the game modes. You can, let me show you this. You can go quick start, or you can go network play. Network play is if you want to be very specific on what you want to play and the area in which you want to play in. So that's about it. So far I haven't seen how the friends list works since the game is through Steam, but none of my Steam friends seems to be popping up here, so I'm not sure how that works. Quick start. Here's the game modes. Under Siege is a 3 versus 3. It says take down the opposing team until your team gets the target wins. The target wins, I believe, is 30 points. I believe you can gain a point by killing a person, so 30 kills. I'm not 100% sure on that. Now, during this game mode, when the game starts, each team will start at a certain point. When one person dies, there's a cooldown, kind of like on Warsong Gulch. There's a standard cooldown that keeps rotating. It's like 20 seconds or 30 seconds. So if you die and there's like 10 seconds left, you have to wait 10 seconds before you can respawn. If everyone dies at the same time and it's like, like 15 seconds before the time runs out, everyone's sitting there waiting for 15 seconds before all three of you can spawn again. It's that same situation. So you can have your team out there and you can continuously keep spawning in if you die, and keep going at it. So those who try to get the most kills. So the goal is to try to keep all your characters alive to face the other team. So if you're by yourself and you're fighting 2 or 3 guys, not a good idea. Run back to your base, wait for them to respawn, and then everyone goes out at the same time. So dying is bad. Killing, good. I'll go back to that one. This one, Steam Canal, is 4 versus 4. Fight against enemies to get winning points. To get a winning point as your team wins. Don't be arrogant. I think what it means, don't be arrogant, is like don't think you're hot shit by running ahead in and just facing everyone alone. Okay, so just like in the 3 versus 3, 4 versus 4, everyone's going to spawn in at a certain point. You actually do have alternate routes. You can go straight out the gate, or there's this little teleport thing you can go out in the back. If you go straight out, you're going to be faced with this little area you can see right in front of us. There's a little bridge. This is sort of above the playing field down at the bottom. And underneath that is a train that constantly goes by every so few seconds. Now, the difference between this one and the other one is that this one is based on team wins. So everyone starts, and when you die, you cannot respawn until the next round. So it's based on rounds. I don't know how many rounds it goes up to till it figures out who's the winner. I think it might be 8. Whoever can make it to the most by 8 wins. However, if a team is dominating another team, let's say they get 3 3 wins and they have only they have 0, it'll automatically let them win. Like it'll say end of game. But I've seen up to 8 rounds, I believe. It might be 6, but I think it was 8 rounds. So yeah, this one, the strategy is not die at all, because you guys really have to work as a team to kill the other team before your team dies. So it's based on rounds. You have 1 life per round. So that's kind of how that one works. This one is the one I showed you guys. This is the free-for-all. Just kill everyone. This is great to practice new characters with. Also, you guys can go into here, network play, and right here, change champion. If you guys are doing practicing, you guys are going to want to go to change champion and duplicate champions. The reason is because sometimes some places have where you can't have another of the same character in the game. So you want those 2 on so that you can switch characters, so you can test them all out, and so that you can pick one that someone else also has. Now the other one is this one, 7 versus 7. This one, the game is still in beta. This is early access, but it is super laggy. I've yet to be in a game that didn't lag to the point where it was ridiculous and I just couldn't kill people. It doesn't matter if the server was where I am or whatever. 14 players on their servers are not working. That's all there is to it. I don't know if they have their servers or if these are rented servers, but 7 versus 7, 14 people, no good. But the principle of this gameplay on Netherdale is very similar to the Wrathy Basin in World of Warcraft. If you guys don't know what that is, there are 3 points on the map. Each point needs to be taken and held. All 3 points. And then the more of these 3 points that you have, the more points, or the higher the points you get, so you will reach your goal faster. So if I have 2 points, they have 1 point, I'm going to gain, let's say, 2 points per second. They're only gaining 1 point per second. So we're getting there faster. If the goal's 10 points, we're going to win by a lot. So that's kind of how the gameplay works. And that's pretty much it. I don't play Netherdale just because it lags too much. Alright guys, so that is it. Again, the game is completely free. Oh, let me show you guys the thing here. These are the skins you can buy. You can buy all these skins. You do have to buy the characters. One thing I love about this game, it tells you outright how much something costs. You don't go in and buy points and then put those points or something. It says $2 US to buy this character. That's all it is. Oh, actually, I could have come in here and just showed you guys the characters here. And I could have just shown you that. Oh, well. But yeah, so Flame Rennie and regular Rennie. I should have known that. I feel stupid now for not knowing that. But yeah, so these are all the characters right here. Some are newer and some are older, which is, you know, the compare, you know, you can see the price comparing that. Then the skins, it doesn't show the price of the skins because it won't show it until you have the actual character. So, and then here you have $20 for a starter pack. It includes all 12 characters, 12 color variation skins, and 1 random premium skin. A premium skin is, I believe, that's not a premium skin. That's not a premium skin. Premium skin is a complete change of the character. Oh, there we go. That's a premium skin right there. The bomber guy looks nothing like that, so it's not like color changes. Here we go. And this one's a premium skin because it looks nothing like the character. Here's also a premium skin. This one's just a color change, I believe. So color change ones, this one's pink, There's not much change. There's a bit of few difference, but I believe those are the differences like of the character skins. See, that one's just a color change. But yeah, that's kind of how it works. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. If you guys like this video, please like it, thumbs up. If you guys see me in game, let me know. Alright guys, thanks for watching. As always, keep crawling and
Peace out.
K-Rawll.